We've got a new world's longest tail and some bidet controversy.
Let's talk about that. Good mythical morning.
It's Wednesday again, friends, and that means it's Whatever Wednesday. That's what we're doing in season 11, where on Wednesday we talk about whatever we want to. It might be a couple of things that interest us that might interest you. Whatever.
Well, I'm interested in this. It's finally happened. We knew it was gonna happen sooner or later, and the day has come.
Okay.
Finnegan has been dethroned.
Is it like a Welsh king?
You know who Finnegan is. Finnegan is? He's the Irish wolfhound who held the record for the world's longest dog tail.
Oh, that Finnegan!
Yes, there is now a new reigning king of the world's largest dog tail. Longest dog tail.
Is it, because the largest is different. It could be like a 6-inch tail that's this big around.
It is 1.7 inches longer than Finnegan's. This is on the backside of Keon, also an Irish wolfhound.
Keon, really?
In Belgium.
It's like the name of a car that Dodge would have made in 1998.
No, this dog looks like a Keon. Look at him. It's like it was like a fluffy car. With a tail on the end.
Might have a little horse in him.
His tail measures 30.2 inches long from the top of the bone to the tip of the bone, not including the hair. You can't be measuring the hair for a Guinness World Record. This is certified.
Bone to bone, people.
Listen, and just to help you appreciate what 30.2 inches looks like.
Please, whatever visual aid you have prepared.
I'm gonna whip this out. Look at this. This is how long Keon's tail is.
I mean,
okay. That is a reasonable size flat screen television.
Not anymore.
Measured diagonal, reasonable.
Not in 2017, unless you're gonna like sit 2 feet from it.
I didn't say an awesome size. You know, if this were 14 inches longer, his tail could ride Space Mountain.
Okay, here's the thing. I mean, I guess the
longest human tail in the world is only 7 inches long.
Okay, well, this isn't about that.
It's vestigial, but
now, what I think I've learned from this is that you watching out there just might have a dog that
that's the anus.
Oh, gosh.
That's the dog anus, right there.
Why do I have to be the anus end?
Because I decided.
Okay, you know what? Listen, it's impressive, but I think that there's probably a dog out there. In fact, I'd be willing to bet my life that this is not actually the world record. There's some dog out there that has a tail that's longer than this, but the guy's just like, yeah, my dog's got a long tail, but I've never thought to break out the measuring tape and measure it.
You think that there's a guy
guaranteed
with a dog,
could be a woman,
laying under his feet with a tail this long, and he hadn't called Guinness?
Yeah, and they're like, Gary's got see the tail on Gary's dog? He's like, yeah, it's the longest in town. He doesn't know it's the longest in the world. Gary, break out the measuring tape and join the ranks of dethroning Keon.
So that's our challenge. We want to go ahead and dethrone Keon, so he's getting like 15 minutes of fame, literally?
Yeah, that's what I'm all about.
All right.
Okay, how about this? It has come to our attention that apparently Bob Dylan's grandson is hot. We have not seen him yet, but we're about to. He's not a guest. We're gonna look at a picture.
Okay, there he is.
Oh,
his face is symmetrical.
Yeah, he got something good going on with his hair. I'll give him that much.
Sure. Okay, he's attractive.
Yeah, I'm willing to acknowledge that he's a good-looking guy. Okay, the Japanese toilet industry has agreed to standardize complex bidet controls. Now, this may not seem like the kind of thing that would interest us or interest you, but as of a recent trip that we took together to Hawaii, a family vacation that we took together, this has become very important in our lives. Yeah. You may have known this. I think we did tell someone somewhere on the internet that we were going to be taking a Hawaiian vacation over Thanksgiving together, so it wasn't just the two of us.
Our families were also there.
We took our families.
And I stayed in a room with my family, and you stayed in a room with your family.
You said that one night.
No. What? But we
we stayed in.
So each of our separate rooms had there was a bidet, is what you're getting at.
Well, there was a complex Japanese-made toilet which had a bidet. Now, I remember sitting down on this thing and seeing a remote control mounted on the wall.
This was my first time.
Yeah. Oh, mine too. Next to the toilet.
Because we're Americans.
And I gotta say, what I did is I pressed every single button on this thing and experienced everything that toilet had to offer. It had different temperatures for the seat. It had different temperatures for the water that was shot into my, and it also had
into it.
Onto it, and it also had different pressures.
Well, yeah, it could go,
and then I could move it around, move it forward, move it back. I could hit the male button, hit the female button. I had a lot of fun.
Oh, you pressed the female button?
Yes. Why not?
I was like, well, I didn't push that. It didn't even occur to me.
I wanted to see what happened.
Because it said female. What happened?
I'm not complaining about what happened. I don't want to share that.
What happened?
Water shot in a different place, man. I mean, that's what are the possibilities?
A frontal place.
Really.
Oh.
But listen, but now all that is being taken care of. The confusion that I experienced and the exploration that I experienced with my body in this remote control is all been taken care of because the Japanese toilet people got together and said, we got to standardize this, and they've come up with 8 different icons. You can see this picture. Look how proud they are of this. This is their life's work. These men got together and came up with these different icons to help people like me who were visiting countries where there are Japanese toilets to understand what was going on.
It took twice as many men as there are icons to come up with the icons.
About, yeah, and they're not all intuitive.
Here's my thing. If you pushed all the buttons and experienced all the surprises associated with it, then you've proven that we don't need this. We don't need standardization to take away the element of bidet surprise.
Yeah, I think the way you should enjoy it.
I did push one button, and all of a sudden it was like hot air. It was like a blow dryer down there.
Yeah, you got to do that every time. I did that every time.
It dried it off.
And you could change the temperature. I went cold and hot.
You did it all.
I did it all. And I got to agree with you.
You didn't know what was going to happen.
And then the rest of the trip, I didn't just figure out my settings. I continued to experiment. Every time I sat down, I moved that thing all around and got the air going, just a nice little breeze, and just blew myself right out.
And we have video of it, right?
No, we don't.
Thank you.
I think that part of the bidet enjoying process is figuring this out on your own. We don't need a committee in Japan to come up with standardized icons. We need the experience of water and air being blown into our booty just randomly to figure out the system ourselves. That's what I prefer.
The best part of a bidet is the surprise of what it's going to give you. Don't take that from us. That is our position. This is a bad thing.
All right, how about some news from our hometown, Buies Creek, North Carolina? Big news this weekend for the family. This Friday, January 27th, there is a Shrek family movie night at 7 p.m. at Total Body Therapy and Wellness. That is located at 2 The Square in Lillington. That is an address, 2 The Square.
The Square is the strip mall that has the Food Lion in it.
The new Food Lion or the old Food Lion?
The older Food Lion, not the Food Lion next to Mikasitas.
The one
on the other end of town.
The one that was a Piggly Wiggly and then burned down?
No, that's nothing now. I don't know what that is.
Okay.
I'm talking about the one
behind the Burger King.
The one behind the Burger King.
Yeah.
It has the videos. It had the video store beside it that Amanda Stansel worked at.
Yeah, she worked there. She never gave us any free videos.
And nope. And now I think that's the fitness center.
Okay, well that's where it's going to be. You are encouraged to bring your pillow and blankets. Although, listen. No funny business under the blankets. It's Shrek.
Are you making it weird, or are they making it weird?
I'm just letting you know. I remember. Yeah. I mean,
don't remember anything.
I'm not remembering anything. Admission $2 per person, $4 for a family of 4. That's quite a deal. If you have any questions, you can contact Crystal with a K at Total Body Therapy. She has all the answers.
Is that Crystal H?
I don't know. I don't know if it's the same Crystal. That was Crystal with a C. Now over to Link with the weather.
All right, let's get our weather on, shall we? Here it is, over here. I'm getting that wrong again. All right, look, it's gonna be a little rainy tomorrow, so get weatherproofed. But then the next day, leading up to Shrek, we're talking 53 degrees. Now, I'd recommend wearing pants, probably a jacket, unless you're one of those people that always wear shorts no matter what temperature it is.
I don't respect those people.
I don't understand. I'm cold-natured. I don't understand that. But you also need to take into account I wouldn't wear shorts to the Shrek thing, even though it's at a fitness center.
Well, there are going to be blankets, though.
Don't do it. Well, yeah.
You can wear what you want to. The blanket will keep you warm.
Wear pants during the day, shorts to the Shrek if you're going to be using the blanket. And then the rest of the week, it's amazing.
You think they got permission from DreamWorks to publicly display Shrek?
I think you have to ask Crystal.
Okay, I'm sure she knows.
Okay, now let's take a look at some footage of a couple that's had an argument make up. There they are.
Okay, looks over. Maybe we should. Yeah, we should.
What?
We should make up. Make out? No. Peck.
That's
very sweet. Thanks for liking, commenting, and subscribing.
You know what time it is.
I'm Pete from Atlanta, Georgia. It's time to spin the wheel of mythicality.
This morning at 9 a.m. Pacific, noon Eastern, we're going to be doing a live Choose What We Do's broadcast on the Rhett Link Instagram, where you can help determine what is going to happen on our Instagram, so go over there and check it out.
Also, go over to Good Mythical More by clicking through. We're going to talk more about Bob Dylan's grandson.
Yeah, we are. Okay.
We're not at the bottom of that one yet.
Don't Google that. This is very, very simple. We're going to tell you something that you should definitely not Google. You do not want to see this, but we're going to tell you what you should not Google, and that something is ballerina feet.
Don't Google that.
Do not Google it.
Click on the left to watch our show after the show, Good Mythical More.
Click on the right to watch another episode of Good Mythical Morning.
And click the circular channel icon to subscribe.
Thanks for being your mythical best.